Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nikandra Lewis, and I would first and foremost like to thank everyone for attending this afternoon and just taking your time out to come. I've been a student at Central Georgia Tech for the last 3.5 years, and I've been a business major for at least the last 3.5 years. It's been such a wonderful experience studying business courses and doing different projects for different management courses that I've taken. I'm also here today to tell you about a great opportunity that I'm doing. This is a demonstration speech that I'm doing for Dr. Drinnon. Now we've already done 3 speeches, but this is the 3rd one, and this is a demonstration speech where I decided to do one on having a vitamin strategy here. Now the first thing I want to talk to y'all about is that there's been a growing health issue among young people and among middle-aged people because of the growing epidemic of obesity that's been involved in our country, of course. Now, with obesity has been such a big epidemic that's going around for the last couple of years, many people have talked about new ways of trying to, define what a health plan would be for them. Now, as someone who has been, having my share of, trying to get my health together, having weight problems and everything else. The last time I just went to my doctor, he gave us, an ultimatum of how to develop a nutrition plan. And he says one of the reasons is developing a nutrition plan will also include having vitamins and supplements here that I have, laid out right here for you today. Now today I'm not going to not only talk to you about a nutrition plan, but demonstrate how it could be a start for someone who wants to improve on their health. I was somebody who wanted to improve on my health, and it's taken just a bit of a gradual time for me. But he told me if you do it gradually, you could be able to follow the steps each day or each week and fit it within your time schedule. And once you be able to fit it within your time schedule, you could be able to maintain how your health will progress. Now, one of the growing things that a lot of people are concerned is like, what are people doing to improve the lifestyles of their health? The first thing is nutrition, of course, like I just recently talked about. Another thing is also daily regimens. Sometimes we think about what daily regimens can often be. Daily regimens can be just food, supplements, exercise, but whatever you include in your daily routine each and every day. Another thing is also proper supplements. Now, oftentimes we hear what proper supplements are, but proper supplements can mean just, going to a pharmacy somewhere or going to, a healthcare store where they sell a variety of supplements. Now, the first thing that my doctor told me was that you hear oftentimes is changing your everyday lifestyle that involves school or work or sometimes family. Now, everyday lifestyle is different between young people and between old people. Now, the first thing that my doctor told me was that the first thing of developing a nutrition plan was to first lay out what type of supplements you want to take on a daily regimen. Now, if you have a daily regimen, you can have a regimen that includes probiotics that I have right here, a joint supplement. It don't have to be a name brand, but sometimes they tell you that having a real nice name brand or whatnot that you see advertised on TV could be, beneficial to your health. Another thing, which right here is a fish oil, which helps with bones or would help also with the blood. And my doctor also told me to make sure you have, B complex or B vitamins in general. Another thing is heart health. Obesity is a contributor to obesity, but it also causes problems to the heart. Something simple as CQ10 can help with your heart health, but also improve the functioning of your heart and muscles. Another thing right here is also a multivitamin for somebody who wants to just take one vitamin that contains all vitamins that are, packed into one, but not necessarily just one type of vitamin. A multivitamin was what they call it. Another thing is also, if you don't want to take a B complex, you can take just B12 vitamins. You can find these at any healthcare store that you see around here. And the last thing is, they have a variety of vitamins for men and women. This is a men's supplement that my father takes, but I also take one that's for women. So he also told me with a combination of having a nutrition plan, you have a combination of a probiotic, you have a combination of a joint supplement, you have a fish oil, you have a B complex, you have a CQ10, and you also have a multivitamin, a B12 if you don't want to take the B complex, and you have a multivitamin that can go well with a nutrition plan. Now the first thing that affects each one of us is an everyday lifestyle. The first thing for young people is that young people are more active and are involved in activities at school that involve sports. Now you hear all the time they say that sports sometimes affect the way the muscles, the way the muscles function over time, and oftentimes that affects how young people, as they age and get older, your muscles become deficient. Also, with young people, it says within the average hours of going to school, completing activities at school, working part-time after school. A study also said that most teenagers and young adults do not have time for a proper nutritional meal plan. They say that oftentimes food plays a huge effect when they say not having a proper nutritional meal plan. People can take vitamins or supplements all day, but if you don't eat the right things, like I have learned, it can also cause, a contributor to obesity. Another contributing factor, it says, as they age in adult years, a continued lifestyle of this sort takes an effect on the body, especially as there is a lack of sleep or is there improper sleep. Now they say that sleep plays a major role in this. When you don't have proper sleep, sometimes it can cause your body to not function right throughout the day. Now sometimes we all can't help it, we got a tight schedule going to school, or if you got a tight schedule taking care of family or coming to work, or taking care of just daily activities. But most medical experts say that lack of sleep can actually help a good night of sleep can actually help improve the function of your body if you fit it into your timing schedule. Now when it comes to middle-aged adults and elderly people, most of them have gone through the stages of adulthood, marriage or giving birth to children or working in various employment environments. Oftentimes that can also take a toll on how your body will function as you get older, or once you become that age, if you work in various working environments. The people who probably work in construction, or people who probably work somewhere in sports. As they get older, they say that working environments can also take a toll on the body too. Now it says also by the time that most grown or middle-aged adults are in the ages of 40 and 55, they face retirement and oftentimes health issues from overworking during the adult years, and improper nutrition from the youth can also take a toll. Now if you are reaching the stages of retirement, oftentimes people who say that they go to the doctor, they say I'm going to retire, they say that oftentimes when your body has got to the point that it's worn out from working so many years, retirement can sometimes backfire. Your body's not working no more, you're sitting at home, or you're just doing regular activities, but you're not accustomed to work. And they say all those years of working so hard in your youth can take a toll on your body as you get older, and now you're facing the stages of retirement. It finally has caught up with you. Now I think that when doctors say that you develop a vitamin nutrition plan, by the time you retire, most people, that's when they start to develop nutrition plans. Number one, because their health is starting to take a toll on them from working so much. I think some of y'all have probably, seen people in our families, or seen people that, we've come across that really have, gotten that toll, or have gotten, the bad parts or the bad results of working or overworking too much throughout their lives. Now the interesting thing is that medical research and statistics say that over 39% or even 78 million people are obese or facing health risk. I was one of those people. I have people in my family who are facing health risks from being obese, because they said it comes from improper nutrition and bad dieting. They also said with medical research that estimated costs for medical expenses centered around obesity in 2008 was close to $147 billion. That also means that costs were at least $1,429 higher than a normal individual. That means that a regular person like me who, is obese, or anybody else who is facing weight problems and health problems, or later on end up facing health problems because of a poor diet, you actually cost more for them to, insure you than a regular normal person. Now, the medical research also says that people getting medical attention and medical needs with health factors pay higher medical expenses. That means also you pay higher for insurance premiums because they figure that you're a health risk. You pay higher than normal individuals if you are considered obese. In certain cases, they say like if you're over 150 pounds, or if you're overweight. In general, most insurance companies consider you a bit of a health risk, or they figure that you're going to have health problems later on. Now, another factor that can contribute to this is medical observations. Medical experts say that not only having daily regimens can increase nutrition, but improve overall health performances. Basically, something like this, a probiotic, if you take with a regular meal, or take daily with each meal that you have throughout the day, it can actually improve your digestive plan. It can improve your digestive system. I know that when the last time I talked to my doctor, even my dad's doctor, they said having a probiotic will actually improve the function of your digestive tract, where it can, eliminate excessive toxins. Medical research said that if you have excessive toxins within your body, that can also build an increase throughout your heart and throughout your blood, which can also increase more chronic diseases around. Now, also medical observations say that once you develop a vitamin strategy that can work well with weekly and daily activities, vitamin strategies, that means like having a probiotic along with several other vitamins, or if you want to, you could take a multivitamin, whether a multivitamin for men or just a regular multivitamin for men and women. Taking a vitamin every morning and taking vitamins every night, I'm sure y'all have heard this, can actually help improve the function of your blood and even with your heart. As I said, having CQ10 can help with heart function. Having B complex can also help with how the flow of your blood is, or how your blood can, detain and get rid of toxins. Having fish oil can actually help with your joints and bones. And having a joint supplement, this is just simple osteobiflex, but having a glucosamine supplement, or what they call MSM, can actually help improve with joints and also help improve with the functioning of how your joints and muscles connect or move throughout each day that you're doing activities. So when doctors say that help developing a vitamin strategy can work well through weekly and daily activities, they mean develop a strategy where you have probiotics along with several other vitamins throughout the day. Now, medical experts say that vitamins can help improve physical activities if they're taken properly with daily supplements to improve the overall health issues with chronic diseases. Basic chronic diseases that are all across the U.S. are simply just heart disease. Another one, of course, is diabetes, of course, which I'm sure we see all the time on the news or in commercials. Chronic diseases also deal with, stuff that affects the blood throughout times from eating toxic food. When they say toxic food, of course, that means eating junk food throughout the day, or just eating unhealthy foods in general. I've learned that, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have learned that. Now, the last thing, of course, is they say that if you go on certain websites, and I know people probably don't, want to take the time out to do this, but once you develop a vitamin strategy plan, if you go to simple websites like the CDC website, or go to the Department of Human Health websites, Those websites alone have web programs that can help develop dietary and nutritional plans or developing new health strategies that can improve the function of your health. Three websites that I first looked up once I went to the CDC website or the Department of Human Health website was the first one called ChooseMyPlate.gov. Now, this is a government website that has helped families develop meal plans for themselves and for children also. Now, if you have small children and you want to give them vitamins and stuff to help them with their bodies as they do physical activities, that's fine. But they say that meal plans oftentimes play a part too. ChooseMyPlate.gov is, they have simple meal plans on there where you can get each and every daily nutritional option to put on a plate for your child and for yourself and for families everywhere. Another website is also healthfinder.gov, which summarizes vitamins and supplement regimens that can be added to daily or weekly activities to improve the overall health functions. Now, healthfinder.gov can basically give you any type of information on whether it's vitamins or whether it's simple chronic diseases that you hear about that may be affecting somebody in your family. Healthfinder.gov is not just another website; it's a government website, or at least it's a website ran by the government that gives you tips on health function, or if you have looking for information on basic health risks or health problems. Healthfinder.gov. Another one that I've learned about, of course we've all seen this on TV, is WebMD. If you want to look up what certain chronic diseases do or what each of these vitamins right here do, you can go on WebMD and they'll tell you every other type of vitamin that you can take with your meal plans to help improve your function of your health, and also to just look up information on what causes certain diseases or what environmental factors play in part with other type of diseases. So WebMD.com, it gives medical advice and it gives health statistics on food regimens and dietary plans. Also, I just want to finish off by saying today I've discussed a useful health strategy that could help benefit today's youth and middle-aged adults for future health-related issues at hand. I hope that this demonstration will just help anybody out there that wants to develop a nutrition plan for themselves and for their children. I know that once I learned about it, I decided I wanted to change the way my health is. I hope this demonstration will encourage somebody here to think about the useful effects of having a vitamin supplement strategy, also to help improve their health and their performances. My dad is taking it, and I'm taking it. So for anybody out there, simply like I said, probiotic, joint supplement, fish oil for the bones, B complex, CQ10 for your heart, a multivitamin if you don't want to take a combination of vitamins, B12 if you don't want the B complex, and a simple once they say simple one a daily multivitamin. So this is simply a simple nutrition plan for anybody out there who wants to take it. So I want to thank again everybody here who came, and I appreciate you guys' time. Thank you.